Yo, welcome back. We're quite a ways into 3.26 at this point in the league, and now it's time to finish up the challenges. As you can see, I'm currently at 39 out of 40, and I only need one more challenge. It's Cross Contamination. Cross Contamination requires that you complete any 4 of the following past content encounters. Defeat a Delirium boss that is possessed. Defeat a Legion General while delirious. Defeat an Essence monster while affected by a Tempest. Defeat a Beyond boss while in a breach. Defeat a Blight boss while affected by a shrine. And complete an ore deposit encounter while delirious. You only need to pick 4, so let's pick the 4 that you can do all at once as fast as possible. I'm going with delete a Legion General while delirious, defeat an Essence monster while affected by a Tempest, defeat a Blight boss while affected by a shrine, and complete an ore deposit encounter while delirious. I'm not just picking this last one because I have it finished already. I do think it's one of the easier ones, and I'm going to show you how. Let's start by taking a look at the passive tree. I have 3 things that this passive tree is doing for me. It gives me a 100% chance to contain an additional shrine, a 100% chance to contain a Blight encounter, and a 96% chance to contain a Legion encounter. The extra 2% for the Legion encounter comes from my blocker nodes. This makes it so I don't need to use a Scarab to force these things to occur or the map device. You only really need 2 of these and can pick up 1 on the map device, but I just chose all 3 on the Atlas. For delete a Legion General while delirious, how do we force a Legion General? How do we make sure we're delirious? Well, you can add 1 Deli Orb to a map to make sure that you're always delirious. That's easy. To make sure that there's a Legion General, you can use the Legion Scarab of Command. This makes sure that Legion factions in the area are accompanied by a General, guaranteed. For defeating an Essence monster while affected by a Tempest, we have 2 Scarabs. There's Essence Scarab, which makes it so that the area contains 2 additional imprisoned monsters, and the Scarab of Radiant Storms, which makes the area contain a Resplendent Tempest. For defeating a Blight boss while affected by a shrine, we need to make sure there are Blight bosses and shrines. The Atlas already makes sure we have a shrine in the map, but you can probably add a few more if you want to use it on the map device. Additionally, to make sure there's a Blight boss, we've got the Blight Scarab of Blooming. Blight encounters in area have up to 3 additional unique bosses. This does take a little bit of timing, but you'll be able to get it no problem. Finally, for completing an ore deposit encounter while delirious, well, the map's already delirious, so we're just going to add a Calgurin Scarab. Area contains an additional ore deposit. With all that set up, let's go. Just as a reminder, if you didn't have all of these things from Scarabs or the Atlas, you could use at least 1 on the map device. There's a Corrupting Tempest, there's a Blight, there's Essence, there's Delirium, and there's Legion. Whichever one you don't have, just make sure to click on the map device. Here's an Essence in the map, and because the area is affected by a Resplendent Tempest, when I open up this Essence, as soon as I kill it, I get progression on Cross Contamination. Here's an ore encounter, and again, I'm delirious, so I can click and channel to start this, and even though it's Verisium, I don't need to charge it all the way up. I already had this checked off, but that would have gotten one of the completion points for Cross Contamination. Here's my Legion encounter while I'm delirious, and it's guaranteed to be accompanied by a General, so let's go. Well, I screwed that up. Here's my shrine, and you can see it's pretty far away from my Blight. This is why you probably want to use shrines on the map device to make sure you get plenty of them in your map. I'm going to take it and see how this goes. And here's our Blight boss, and there we go. Cross Contamination objective complete. If for some reason you screw one of the objectives up like I did, don't worry, just plug another map. Deli Orb, map, don't forget any Scarabs you need. Let's go. One nice thing to note is that these little things coming off the Legion point to where the General is. So this time, you won't miss the objective. And there you have it. I'm now 40-40. Enjoy the rest of your league, friends. Bye-bye.